Hello YouTube and welcome back to the Robbie Bobby channel. I'm indeed your host Robbie Bobby, and today we got issue 1 of Build Your Own Terminator. Look at that, Terminator, issue 1. Wow. And welcome back. If you happen to be new to the channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing if you happen to like my builds and my unboxings. But in this particular series, I'm going to be focusing my build on the Terminator, which is a huge, humongous Terminator from the film Terminator. Yeah. So this landed in the shops today and I picked it up at WH Smith's, but I believe that you can subscribe to this, and if you subscribe you can get the little mini gun that comes with the Terminator, essentially. Just one snag to pull you into the subscription, which I think I might do, to be honest. It looks like a really cool build. I am looking forward to seeing how this issue goes. If you stick to the end of the video, I will show you how to improve the skeleton of the first issue, because I am a bit of an expert when it comes to building.
Yeah, and monkeys might fly out of my butt.
So we're going to look at issue 1. We're just going to tear this out of the magazine here, and we're going to look at what issue 1 has in store. Okay, so like I said, if you subscribe to this series with Hachette, pass the Hachette on the left, pass the Hachette. Okay, so if you subscribe to the build, the T-800 Terminator, the first delivery you get a set of screwdrivers, which is ideal for this particular build. You get the T-800 binder, which comes pretty standard when you're doing a build anyway. And then you get a Terminator keyring. Okay, so the special bonus really is at the 7th delivery, you get the replica weapon that this guy can actually hold in his hand. Okay, so if we look at the Terminator itself, it stands almost a meter tall, I think. And the jaw moves up and down via remote control. And the eyes do light up in that really intense red color. And they move from right to left just to make it extra creepy. It's got articulation, so you can move the joints and pose him in however you want him posed. If you look at the model base itself, it comes with sound effects, and incorporated it plays the Terminator theme tune. And it also has red and blue lights that emulate the showcase that indicates the details of the T-800. Ooh, this looks absolutely cool. I cannot wait to get started on this. And then in your standard build, it actually comes with some information about intelligence.
Not in here.
Which is really cool to look at. But we're not here to read. And look at those fashion designs back in the 80s. Imagine that guy. So that guy's job all day was basically to have a Terminator sit on his head. I guess that Terminator could say, "Hasta la vista, baby." Okay, so these are the parts. It comes in this really secure plastic casing here, which I'm going to have to use an X-Acto knife to open. I'll just cut the tape. Okay, so that is the alloy of the Terminator right there. I think it's going to be the same height as R2. About there, maybe? Okay, so we got these lovely pieces, and all we have to do in issue... Okay, so step 1. Before starting your assembly, carefully examine all of the pieces that you have received in your first issue of the Terminator T-800. Okay, so we've done that. So what's step 2? Man, these steps are pretty easy. Okay, so step 2, we go into the exoskeleton. And we get this little piece here. Won't be needing them. Okay, so step 2 is that you won't be needing the things that are in step 2. We're cooking with gas now. So the first row to assemble begins with the T-800 eyes. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so you take these little things, right? Okay, and you just push in the red lights in. I'm gonna push the LED lights and probably align the wires so they're facing parallel to the pegs. So you want to push them in. The other one, and do the same. Got these little indentations here, and you want to take the eye socket with the 2 pegs on one side that's pointing up, and you just want to put that, place them into the eye sockets. You can rest it on the side so it kind of gives it that V look. I know what I'm doing. Got this little piece here that comes with it, and you just want to place them on top. Go on there, boy. That is pretty much it, apart from screwing it at the back. Okay, so once everything is screwed in, you basically look, oh man, that's my eyes. That can be mistaken as my eyes. Man, I look weird. I would look weird as a Terminator. Okay, so that's pretty much all that's in stage 1 to complete. I'm going to jump the gun a little bit. We're going to hook this up to the skeleton, and there's a little peg that you push. And you got the longer piece of the plastic. You want to face that facing down, so it kind of looks like that. No, you don't. Eyes of the Terminator. And now I gotta say, that looks pretty cool. I think the eyes are a little bit higher than expected. But mind you, I think the actual eyes itself look a bit too small. They need to be slightly bigger. Just ever so slightly bigger, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I think they do need to be bigger. Which way did they go? I can't seem to see which way they went past. Got 2 issues because the first issue is always £1.99, and then they increase the price, and then the standard price is about $8.99. You get 4 issues a month. It's 120 issues in the Build Your Own Terminator, or Build Terminator, or Build Your Own Build. I got 2 because I wanted to do a little experimentation, and I'm just going to show you what I did. Now, one thing I did notice about the build is that you can look at the lines, etc., and it looks like really dark, heavy blacks inside the cracks. So I wanted to take a weathering kit, and I purchased one for the R2-D2 earlier. I bought an oil brusher, Starship Filth and Black, and I used the black on this one. Shake it up a little bit, and then it's kind of like eyeliner, but don't use it for your eyes. Trust me, it doesn't work. Just want to, don't worry if you're not going to get it exactly inside the lines. When you wipe it off, it's hard to explain, but when you wipe it off, it does make the skeleton actually look a little bit more denser, a little bit, and a little bit more rustic in color. But it's up to you. But if you're a complete novice, I mean, you shouldn't be really afraid of the oil brush itself. So I'm just using this on the purposes that you're just new to it. So if you screw up, you can't really screw up when you're trying to weather something anyway. That it's leaving the holes distinct. And in my view, that is one improved exoskeleton with the nostrils dark, as you can see. And there's my eyes. Oh, look at that. I'm kind of like already there. I'm like a Terminator Robin. Ooh, or Robinator. Ooh. I'm just going to stay here and look at myself because that's just too cool to walk away from. That's what all the ladies say to my face when they see me. I wish. In my head maybe, but you know. Here we go. Come with me if you want to leave. Well, guys, that is my issue 1 for the Build Your Own Terminator. Until the next video, guys, Robbie Bobby signing out.